Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Crafty Clegs. My name is Jeanette, and today I am coming to you from the northwest of England, where I live with my husband and our new little puppy, Teddy. We've decided to call him Teddy because he's just one big fluff ball. Say hello, Teddy. Oh, he's just so adorable, but very, very mischievous. Very mischievous. We picked Teddy up. If you are new around here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. You can imagine this week has been hectic. We picked him up on Monday from the breeder, and since then it's just been a whirlwind of puppy pads, training, cage training, playpen training. The front room, our lounge looks like, Tim says our lounge looks like Pets at Home, which it does at the moment. But, you know, when you've got them and you're training them, it's what you have to do. And unfortunately, we don't live in a massive, huge house, so we haven't got that much room. I am going to stop the video now and take him back downstairs. I have got a little bit of footage that I'll put on the end for you. But, yeah. Oh, he is so adorable. Are you adorable? Do you not think Teddy suits him? We have thought of all sorts of names. He definitely isn't a Ralph. I don't think he is. He's not a Marvin. And I don't think he's a Ronnie neither. Anyway, for now, we've named him Teddy. And already we're in love with him. This is his 5th day here. We got him on Monday. We picked him up Monday lunchtime. So he's been here for 4 days, say. And we are totally in love with him. He is just such a cutie pie. And he's really, really good. We have managed to get some sleep at night time. The longer he's with him, or the longer he is with us, the more he gets distressed at night time when we leave him. But, you know, again, it's just something that we have to go through. We went to our local pet supplies yesterday. It's called raw meat supply. I'll put the link down below just in case anybody's interested, because he is going to be fed on completely raw food. He's having no packet food, no rubbish, nothing like that. It's just, at the moment, he is being fed 4 times a day, and he is on puppy mince, and it literally is mince with all his nutrients mixed up in it, fruit and vegetables, that kind of thing. And he's on a special treat for when he's, for when we're training him. It's like a sausage roll, but without the pastry. It's just like comes in a roll, and you have to cut it up into little cubes, and it's pure beef. It's just pure beef. And they're using them as treats. But this is how he is. He's really, when he settles down, he's really, really good. Aren't you, fella? We do need to cut his hair a little bit, just to get all that hair out of his eyes. But, you know, we'll let him settle in a bit more. Right, now you've met him, I'm going to put him down, and then we can carry on with our... Right, I'm back now by myself. I couldn't sit here while I podcast with him there all the time. And I'm a bit worried still about putting him on the floor, because although he's exceptionally good at the moment, he keeps peeing on his puppy pads. He's had a couple of accidents, I'm not going to say he hasn't. But he knows that the puppy pads he has to pee on. And we're moving them closer to the back door. And it's very early days, but I'm really pleased with how the first week has gone. Yeah, it's just getting used to now having a dog again. It's really quite strange. I didn't think I'd got used to not having a dog, but obviously I have, because we just come and go as we please, where now it was like, when we had Zach, we had to think about what we was doing, whether he could come with us, and if he was all right for that length of time. And it just takes a little bit of getting used to. But I've brought you some Royal Kennel Club paper here, so I can read you what he's actually called. So his Kennel Club name is it tickles me, this is called Ken Bloom Golden Jet. Now, I suppose that's just, I don't know what a kennel club name is. It's just what he's registered in. Yeah, so his mummy was called Roxy Mini Me, and his dad was Reuben James. And he's got his colouring is gold with a black mask, because he's got little bits of black in his beard here and round his eyes, and his tail. I meant to show you. If I can remember, I'll take a picture of his tail. It's got like a little point on the end, and it's jet black. Anyway, we have to change all these details now and get all that sorted out. Oh, brought you. He's been chewing this like you wouldn't believe, but it's saved fingers and ends of corners, and stuff. But yeah, it's been different this week. That's all I'm saying. It's been different. As you can imagine, I haven't had time to do a lot of crafting. I have got a little bit done in the evenings. He tends to settle down a little bit in the evening, which I'm trying to make him more alert in the evening. I'm trying to keep him awake for as long as I can, because obviously we want him to sleep. Now, I'm not particularly bothered about when I say I'm not particularly bothered about the neighbours, I don't mean that to be rude. My neighbour, as I'm sat looking out my window now, so the neighbour on the left of me can't hear Zach because he's 2 rooms away from them. So obviously she can't hear him. But my Zach, got Zach on the brain at the moment. My neighbour on this side is a Macmillan nurse, and the thought of disturbing her at night time, we've been going to bed, well, last night was 11 o'clock, the night before that it was about 20 past 11, and he barks. Well, he doesn't bark, he sort of cries, he sort of goes, oh, oh, you should hear him, it sounds really comical. But not for very long, maybe 5, 6, most last night was about 10 minutes. But it does get me a little bit stressed, because I think, oh, my neighbours, what if I'm disturbing them? But I did say to Tim today, I'm going to go round to Lindsay's when she gets home from work, and I'm just going to say to her, look, come and meet our new pup. We've got a new puppy. If you can hear him winding, I'm really sorry. But, you know, explain we're doing our best to try and get him trained. Anyway, enough puppy talk for now. I know that you all wanted puppy pictures and puppy videos and everything, and there will be more to come. It's just been a bit of a full-on week this week. Not just with the puppy, but with other things we've got going on as well. So, yeah, we are thrilled. Tim and I are thrilled to be dog owners again. I think he's settling in quite well. Right, so what you're really here for. I know that you're here for the dog. But what you're really here for is the knitting and the crocheting and the crafting. So the first thing I'm going to show you is what has arrived today. Now, I'm a bit disappointed about this because, as you all know, we're making a composition notebook, an altered composition notebook junk journal. And you know, I was waiting for I'd ordered some Moomin washi tape, and it said on the website that you will order it one day, you order it one day, they ship it the day after, and the day after that it arrives. Well, it didn't. It arrived today. Now, I know that it's been Christmas and everything else, but I don't know. I was just a bit sad I had to wait as long as I did. Anyway, it's arrived. So, I can now tell you that on the journal, on the Moomin journal, I have, in fact, I'll get it and show it to you. I am going to do a bit more journaling this weekend, and we'll get the inside sorted so I can start journaling in it. But I just haven't had time this week. I really haven't. The only thing I've had time to do this week is press my corners on. Now, a lot of you said gold antique, no, bronze antique or silver. Well, I went for black. I did. Some people said, oh, just use black. What's that now? It's the paper. Just use black. So I got Tim to spray me some, I think there was antique bronze that he sprayed. So I've gone for black. But we'll do a little bit of that tomorrow, and I'll do another video tomorrow. But my Moomin washi tape did come. So here it is. This is the wide one I bought. I didn't actually realise it was quite this wide. But we've got this one. I love that. Then I got Let me see if I can get this right, because you can't really see it unless it's undone. So let me get a bit undone for you. Are you all right? Have you all had a nice week? The weather here today is beautiful. It's lovely and sunny. It's a bit chilly, but, you know, you'd expect that, wouldn't you? It's winter. But, yeah, beautiful blue sky. Nice and bright. Really nice. And this is the other one I ordered. So I'm going to put this. If I've got enough, I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough of this. But it doesn't matter because I'll just use this. But unfortunately, it's probably thinking about it a bit wide, that. Yeah, I never thought of that. That might be a bit wide to do the corners to protect not the corner. Yeah, the pages. Anyway, we'll do that and we'll see how we get on. That was the other one I got. And then when I was ordering it, I loved this. So I got that one as well. Now, can you excuse me a minute? I won't be sorry about that. My phone was ringing and I am waiting for my medication. You know, the one that I inject into my tummy for my cholesterol. It's late coming. Anyway, they was ringing me to tell me about that. So I was going to show you whether you can see this or not. So I bought this one as well. So we've got the thin Moomin and the thicker one, but then I can't remember if I showed you before my phone rang. We got advocars. Anyway, we got them. So if needs must, I've got plenty of other colours. I have got, you know, I'm not short. Can you see? I'm not short of washi tape. So I would imagine I've got something that I can mix with that. You know, even if it's not that colour, I could use a purple, like a purple stripe, or yeah, we'll find something. So my washi tapes come, thank goodness, which I was really pleased about. Then I had another delivery. I'm doing this all the wrong way round, aren't I? But it doesn't matter, does it? I ordered from lovely Emma from... No, it wasn't from Emma. Was it Emma? No. I'm not sure. I'll find out and I'll put a name below. But I think it is Emma from Yumi and Mabel. Oh, this fabric is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Look at that. Oh, I love it. So I ordered some of that. I ordered half a metre of, or was it a metre? No, a metre of this. And then half a metre of the rest. We got the writing. It's not coming up very well, the colour there. It's like a really, really beautiful soft pink. Oh, I love it. And then this is my favourite one. Look at these. Music sheets with dots. And then I ordered this. So this is like a florally one as well. Isn't it lovely? So I ordered them and they come. And like I say, I have ordered other things for the shop, but they haven't arrived yet. I am going to start work probably today. I'm going to try and get this uploaded and do a little bit of journaling, and then probably later on this evening when the dog's a little bit quieter, I'm going to try and cut some bags and stuff out. I've got a few orders I need to get out for notebooks and things like that, and then I'm going to cut up some bags. Right, let me show you what I have made. Now, you all know I was making the pig, the Toft pig. And last week I didn't really get very far, did I? I think you saw half of its leg, or not even half. Anyway, I've managed to finish my pig. This is Richard. Richard the pig. Is he not fabulous? Now, there's something going on a little bit here, which I'm not sure what it is, but it doesn't matter. It's handmade. And I love it. Is it not gorgeous? Are you ready for his tail? Look at that tail. Oh, I love it. So this is Richard the pig. This is by Toft. What can I tell you? Fabulous make. Really, really nice make. So cleverly constructed. This. See, can you see how it's a bit big there? I wonder if I do it that way. It's just as big, really. Anyway, like I say, I'm not fussing. So yes, this is by Toft. I'm just going to put him down. Oh, I love him. I love him. I used, excuse me, oh, the downstairs, my bag that my thing's in, excuse me. No, I thought we were going to sneeze. The bag that I had my pig in with my blanket that I'm going to do is downstairs. But I used Toft's DK and the pig was done in colourway peony. And it calls for 3 balls. But I've still got quite a bit left. Well, when I say quite a bit, I've probably got 3/4 of a ball left of peony. So I have got, you know, I probably could get another 2 balls and make another one with what's left. But I was talking to my Instagram friend Claire the other day, and I'm really hankering after making some tiny ones. Can you imagine the tiny ones? But what I'd like to do is do 3 pigs and then some tiny ones. And Toft do. And I have got some somewhere. I don't know where it is. I think it's in my boxes up there. That's where all my luxurious yarns are. The very, very fine yarn that they do. I'm thinking of ordering one in peony and doing some tiny ones. Anyway, so the pig is finished and I'm hoping to start the blanket. But just, yeah, right now, I don't know. I seem to be able to grab 10 minutes at night time and that's about my lot. Unless I go to bed really early. And then I have to listen to the whimpering and I can't concentrate. So I suppose it's just going to go by the by for the time being, isn't it? You can't have everything, can you? Anyway, so this is Richard and we couldn't be happier with him. Teddy did notice Richard and yes, wanted him. And of course, I declined. Oh, he's so good. I'm so in love with him. He's so, so good. Right, so now last week I showed you my tiny trellis triangle neckerchief. Now, the lady from, is it Cotton Pod? The lady from Cotton Pod got in touch with me and she just said, thank you so much for sharing my pattern. Quite a lot of you had gone over and I think had purchased her pattern. She said, I seem to have a really big surge in people buying this pattern. So thank you very much for that. It just shows you, doesn't it, like a little bit of, you know, you lift another person up. Like, you know, we're all crafters. Some of us do it for a living. I sell my bags, you know, people buy bags off me and pass it on and bring back custom, and I use this and pass it on, and it's just nice to, you know, share everything. So, you know, I was making this. Well, I still am making it, and I thought I needed 2 balls and it was 200 grams. But you're not going to believe this. I managed to get onto Wool Warehouse. I couldn't believe it. So it must be quite a new batch that's just come out, this. Hold on a second, let me get it all out. So, I am using, to make this shawl, well, it's a neckerchief, or no, mine's going to be a mini shawl, the Sheepy Stonewash, and it is colourway Axinite, and the dye lot was 40184, and I thought, I'll never be able to get that. So these are the 2 balls that I'd used. And then I went on to Wool Warehouse and you wouldn't believe they had 2 balls in exactly the same dye lot. I was absolutely, you know, and you're thrilled. I went like, oh, I can't believe it. 4184. So yeah, so I decided to do the bigger one. So I am up to, this is how, oh, let me make sure that don't come up. Undone. Sorry, bear with me everybody, that's twisted so it won't pull up. This is how far I've got. So it's getting quite big now. I think last week, oh yeah, it's going to be big enough now, isn't it, to, I don't know though, it's still, yeah, I still think it needs to be. I think I'm up to about, well, I'm not saying because it's paid for pattern, but yeah, I think I've got a little bit further to go, and then you can tie it in a knot at the back. Anyway, so this is how far I've got, and I love it. It's just, I know it's a I know it's just a granny square triangle, but I just love not granny squares, but, well, yeah, I do. But I just love trebles, sets of 3 trebles. I just love that stitch. Do you not think that looks lovely? I said that last week. Anyway, that's how far I've got with that. So I don't think it's going to be very long before I can get onto the border, which is what I'm really looking forward to doing, which is all this here. Can you see all this here? Look at all that. There is actually, oh, I can't, well, maybe I can, I don't know. See, you do all this and then all this border. Oh, I'm excited. So yeah, I'm looking forward to making that, to finishing it off, I should say. So yeah, that's another one I've been working on. So I suppose really when I think about it, I haven't really done very much. I've not done bad, have I, really, since I last saw you, because I've managed to finish the whole pig. I've managed to get some more yarn and do almost the full size of my triangle before I start doing the border. So yeah, I should be a little bit kinder to myself, shouldn't I? I'm trying to do that this year. I'm trying to be a little bit kinder to myself and, you know, not rush. So I always, well, not always, but sometimes I feel that because I'm a podcaster and obviously you come, you know, to say hello, and we come and we catch up and we're all friends here now. We've been going for that long, haven't we? But, you know, the main thing is we all like to craft and, you know, you get inspiration from videos and you like to see what I'm up to. But not always can I finish things. And so I've decided if I haven't got many things finished, I'm just going to come on and say hello and show you what I have done. Because why not? Why not? Right, so the other thing I was making, I think is actually in this bag, the pattern. Oh, right, let's show you. Yeah, it is. I am making Bonnet the bear. Now, last time, I think these eyes are too big. Let me just get the eyes right. I think they're too big. Me personally, think they're too big. Yeah, they are. So, last time you'd seen that I'd finished the body. Anyway, I managed to do the arms, and that's it. Oh, no, the arms and the ears. I've managed to do that. So, I have chosen colours for it. Now, obviously, I've got to find some more eyes because I don't know how big they are. Yeah, I don't know how big they are, but they're too big, I think. I might have to just maybe embroider. I might do that. I might embroider some French knots on. They might look better. But I'm going to do, so I'm not doing, actually, I don't know. I don't know, watch this space. But I was going to say I'm not doing the ears because I like the pom-pom, but I might do one with ears on. So for the hat, I think I'm going to do grey. And for the scarf, I think I'm going to do pink. And then I might do a pink and grey pom-pom and then do ears as well, whichever. But that's how far I've got with that. I'm not in any rush for this because I'm going to make a few of them to sell. I did ask, one of my lovely subscribers asked and said, can I order one? I'm not taking orders for them because they're too tiny. If you want the bigger ones, then I'm quite happy to do the bigger ones by order because I can get them made in a week for you. So if anybody wants one of these, oh, my chair's at it again. Hold on a second. There you go. Yeah, so if anybody wants this size, then I'm quite happy to whip one of these up for you. It'll only take me maybe 4 or 5 nights. I don't mind that size, but this size is very, very hard on your hands and your shoulders and stuff. So yeah, this I don't like to rush, whereas this, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I am gonna sort these out, but that's how far I've got with that. And other than that, really, and oh, that was in my redesign bag. Oh yeah, I haven't shown you since I've put my bow on. I've made the December bow. If you remember, I made it in December. And I think it goes on it very nicely. Do you not think that looks lovely? Oh, I love it. I will definitely be making these for friends as gifts. So I've got my little tiny miniature in there. I've got my shawlette in this beautiful bag by my gorgeous friend Dawn from the Woven Almanac and Dawn's Days. And then downstairs, actually, I've got this blanket yarn in, I think it's my lovely bag that Karen bought me, or Karen made me for Christmas. Right, I've not got nothing else to tell you, so it's not going to be a very long one. Like I say, I'm going to be doing some work next week. My next shop update now will be probably a week today. I am underway with the first themed box. Like I say, all the fabrics ordered. I've done some emailing to see if I can get some bits and pieces made to go in the box. I want to try and keep it all. It might not be possible this, because there's certain things that I want to put in this box that I can't make, and I don't know anybody who can make them other than the companies that do, if you know what I mean. But the bits and pieces that I'd like to put in for us crafters, I would like them all to be by small businesses. I'm trying to keep small businesses going because it's so important. I just love buying from small businesses. So yeah, I'm getting in touch with different people that I know, and I'm trying to keep it within the small business that we get our supplies from. I'm not sure when the box will be ready. When the first one will be ready. It could be mid-February, it could be the end of February, I don't know. But obviously, as soon as it gets nearer to the time, I will let you know. And there will be 10. That's all I'm doing. I might do more as the year goes on, but to try it, to do the first one and trial them, I'm only doing 10, just to let you know. Right, so with that said, thank you so much for joining me today. I am sorry it was a bit of a muddled up one, but yeah, it's felt like a really crazy week this week, in a nice way, crazy in a nice way. But I'm hoping that either later tonight, who knows, or tomorrow, I might be able to get some journaling recorded, and I'll put that up over the weekend. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I shall see you next week. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. Thank you. Bye.